Well, I didn't show the slide that talks about what the scenario would be in the future, but I think Andy just mentioned something that is going to be a concern, which is that the way the delta is currently configured, there are deep channels, there are levees. Those levees are going to be more at risk with increasing sea level and with increasing flood flows. And so part of the purpose of the BDCP is to mitigate that risk, reduce that risk for those areas that the habitat restoration would occur in. But if we don't do that, then those islands will continue to be at risk and more at risk, and the threat to how water is used in the delta and around the state will just grow. And then also the continued decline of the species in the delta and upstream is likely going to continue, and that will affect all of us in California for water supplies. And so those are the things that the BDCP is focused on, contributing not just to water supply reliability and habitat restoration for the delta and south, but to improve the situation for all of you up here and in Northern California as well.
So if the BDCP doesn't happen, right? I mean, well, coming out from a local perspective, so we have local supplies here. We do have responsibilities to maintain the Lower American River and the fisheries there. As I view it, what would happen if Southern California doesn't get a grip, and I mean Southern California urban, municipal and industrial users, which is primarily what the Department of Water Resources serve, and primarily are the ones picking up this tab, because let's face it, it's very difficult to not add water supply and ask agricultural interests who are used to a fairly low price of water to pick up this kind of tab. So let's talk about urban interests south of Tehachapi's that are picking up this tab for water supply reliability. You know, what happens if they don't get it? I think that the sea level rise issue is going to be a tremendous concern for them. They're going to have to figure out alternative methods of supply. They've gone to the Colorado River, they've gone to Mono Lake, they've gone to the Owens Valley. Those three things are at this point tapped out, and so I don't know. Would they look west to the ocean to try to desalinate some water? I don't know. It's all of the options are very expensive. What they're hanging their hat on here is that this is the sort of the least worst option, if I would say it that way. And for us, I think that either way, as American River purveyors, there's uncertainty going forward. There's uncertainty in this plan, there's uncertainty about species, and there's uncertainty about the delta. I can't answer whether it will be better or worse for us.